What's up guys, Titan Goji here, and as you already know, Toho is planning to make another attempt at the shared universe. I was actually planning to make this video before the news got big, but I had a senior trip, graduation, and some stuff in my car I had to fix. And even if I did make it earlier, no one would have watched it anyway. So here's some backstory on what I'm about to talk about. A very long time ago, there was a time where Toho made their own monster movies, such as Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan. These movies ended up becoming so popular that it sort of enforced the idea of a shared universe. The very first major crossover with two of Toho's iconic monsters was 1962's Mothra vs. Godzilla. And this was when Toho's shared universe began. Then they would decide to include not only Godzilla and Mothra, but also Rodan for another major crossover film, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster. Then Toho started to make more monsters and monster movies, which would then build up to what was supposedly going to be the last Godzilla film, Destroy All Monsters, which included every single one of Toho's monsters. Mostly. Fast forward many decades later, everyone knows Marvel for perfecting the idea of a shared universe, but are not aware that Marvel kinda owes itself to Toho and even Universal. If you look at the shared universes now, Marvel's just killing it, DC is still trying to figure it out, Universal's Dark Universe is dead, and Legendary and Warner Brothers are starting their shared universe that's building up to Godzilla vs. Kong in 2020, while Toho is unable to make any live-action Godzilla movies until afterwards. Now, the news of what is being called the World of Godzilla comes from an interview with Keiji Oda of Toho, who thanks Legendary and Warner Brothers for bringing Godzilla back into the mainstream. He also mentions that when Shin Godzilla was released, it proved that Godzilla was still relevant in Japan. Because of the contract between Toho and Legendary and Warner Brothers, Toho cannot make another live-action Godzilla movie until after 2020's Godzilla vs. Kong, which explains why we're getting the anime movies, to kind of help get some interest going. And after the release of Godzilla vs. Kong, Toho plans to give us a movie every 1 or 2 years, or something like that. And when 2021 comes around, that is when Toho's World of Godzilla will supposedly proceed. Now, one thing that really hurts these shared universes is, well, just watch The Mummy and Batman vs. Superman, you know what I'm talking about. I say that because Oda says that if they were to make a Mothra movie, not saying they are, just using that as an example, all the focus and attention will be on Mothra, and not on Godzilla and other films if they ever get to them, and allow them to piece together this world of Godzilla, much like how Marvel had Iron Man, then the Incredible Hulk, then Iron Man 2, then Thor, then Captain America, and that helped build up the Avengers. As far as marketing goes, just expect more toys, t-shirts, Godzilla stores, theme parks, and hotels, which I would totally stay at. And in 2020, they hope that Godzilla will welcome the world as a representative of Japan in the Tokyo Olympic Games. Now, all of this is just fantastic. One of the greatest icons in film history is starting to become more and more relevant to people all around the world. And since Shin Godzilla was such a huge success, they decided that it should just be a small part of something huge. After seeing Shin Godzilla, I would totally be down for a new Mothra movie, or a Rodan movie of that matter. Even a King Ghidorah movie, just anything really, even a Shin Godzilla sequel. This world of Godzilla just has so much potential, and it's just incredible. And that means we'll likely be getting Godzilla and other kaiju movies from both the United States and Japan. Let's just hope it doesn't turn into a Marvel vs. DC bloodbath. Before I end this video, I just want to say that nothing is necessarily confirmed, it's just an idea at the moment, no one really knows where it's gonna go. And yes, I did say I would be excited for a Shin Godzilla sequel. I am drawing attention to this because there's all these articles and videos saying Shin Godzilla 2 is cancelled. It's not cancelled. You can't really cancel something that was never confirmed in the first place. And if anything, this cinematic universe, considering the fact that it's being built off of Shin Godzilla and around it, it actually kind of implies that we may see Godzilla again, or the Godzilla from that movie again. Also, being familiar with Hideaki Anno's style of writing and directing, I do feel like Shin Godzilla is better as a one-off, although I would still be excited for a sequel if they ever decide to make one. And there you go. Now whenever you see someone talking about Shin Godzilla 2 being cancelled, you can either avoid the clickbait or just slam them down with some truth, like just make them look terrible. You know, it seems like nowadays you can take anything out of context and blow it out of proportion and just use it for the sake of clickbait and calling it news. Anyway, if this world of Godzilla ever takes off, I'm totally hyped for it. Thank you guys for watching this video. That's all I got. Be sure to comment your thoughts, share this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that notifications bell, all that good stuff. And if you think I'm copying D-Man, just know that he copied me first. And I'll see you guys later.